Hey everybody, welcome back, and today's another plant tour video, an update of all my plants, how they're doing, all that good stuff. So I'm in the middle of spring cleaning along with starting my new job, which seems all right so far. I've only been there a couple times. It's a bunch of videos, which is the boring part. But anyway, let's get on with the plant tour. This is my ZZ Zenzi. I've since repotted since the last video, and I split some off and gave some to my sister, but it keeps putting out new growth everywhere. So it's very exciting. And then we got my philodendron Birkin, and then Dracaena Limelight, Dracaena corn plant of some type, Aglaonema Siam, which is doing really good. It was suffering for a while, and I've since repaired it, repotted it, and put it in here. Now it's got new growth on it too. Pearls and Jade Pothos, it's doing okay. It's not doing awesome. Then the Swedish Ivy I got sent to me, and I had to propagate it in water, and it's got roots on it, so I potted it in this little 2-inch terracotta. I have a lemon lime Dracaena, my golden pothos, which is getting big and variegated, and it keeps putting out new growth, which is exciting. I've had to fertilize it several times since I've had this plant because it just keeps on growing. And here I got my philodendron micans, which might be a little dry, but that's okay. I plan on watering it soon. Look, it's got some new growth on it. Isn't that cute? Lots of little new growth on it, so that's great. Okay, my golden globe pothos. Sorry, I just watered it. It's looking a little sad. I watered it with some Hormex. Maybe its rooting system isn't that great and it dries out more is what I'm thinking. Then here's my Pixie Syngonium, which is looking fabulous. And I find I have to rotate all of my Syngoniums often because they keep growing towards the window. So, yeah. Then here is my snake plant I'm propagating, and I checked on it not too long ago, and it's got a few half-inch roots on it, so I'm going to keep it in there for a while. Here's my Cream Illusion Scindapsus, which is doing a lot better than when I first got it. I got it for like $2 on sale. Strawberry Cream Scindapsus, it's doing awesome too, and so is my White Butterfly Scindapsus. So I'm having a lot of luck with Scindapsus. Here is my snake plant Florientii. I'm not sure what the one I'm propagating is, the variety. Dieffenbachia Amy. Aglaonema tigris, which was 2 plants, so I put the other one in the upstairs bathroom in another 3-inch terracotta pot. Umbrella tree Schefflera, it's not looking so hot, so I'm keeping my eye on it, trying to take care of it. Here is my variegated Ficus benjamina. I believe it's a Nicole. It's doing really good. My rubber plant Ficus, this is a Belize. It's doing awesome. I repotted it in a 7-inch pot. My coffee tree, Arabica coffee tree, some sort of philodendron that's not dead yet, but sure ain't doing nothing either. Polka dot plant that is really sad. I'm not sure what's going on with it. It's been losing leaves for a while now. But my parlor palm sure looks good. All these plants I've repotted to a 2.7-inch pot because they were all starting to outgrow their 2-inch pots, but weren't big enough for a 3 or a 4. Well, the 4-inch for sure. But I don't have a 3-inch exact size and plastic pots, just those. This is my Dracaena Warrenekii. Can't remember the variety of this. Foxwood Dracaena, Hoya obtuvata, Dracaena tricolor, which I'm either overwatering or underwatering. I can't decide, so I'm just trying to keep to a schedule for now to kind of see what it's doing. Cylinder snake plant, it's not doing much. Watermelon peperomia, which is doing good. Silver squill, which is doing good too. It's got a new leaf on it. And here's my philodendron persimmon princess. Looks like the puppies chewed the end of this leaf. And I was overwatering it, I'll admit, so I've backed off on the watering, and I run a fan in here sometimes to keep the air circulation going, so that way they dry out quicker. Here's a neon pothos. It was getting overwatered, hence the crispy leaves, so I'm just trying to keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't completely die. Then there is a pothos. I can't remember the variety, but I got another one in the kitchen. Silver inch plant, Trandescatia, Wandering Jew. It's doing okay. Here is another golden pothos. It's growing good. Here's a Chinese money plant. I have two of them here. One of them lost all of its leaves. It's right there. And then this one, which lost most of its leaves, and now the leaves that it kept are growing bigger, and it's got new leaves on it. This is Peperomia obtusifolia, a baby rubber tree plant I'm propagating. And then this is an Exotica pothos. It's really pretty. I got it at the same time as my Ficus benjamina. Here's a heartleaf philodendron, which just hangs out right here. And I rotate it every couple days. And looks like it could use some pruning. All right, got it. Then here's that other Scindapsus plant I've got, String of Hearts, which I've propagated. Got sent at the same time I got sent the Monstera addisonii, this unknown philodendron, and the whatchamacallit, Swedish ivy that I showed you that was in that 2-inch terracotta pot. It's rooted, and I've got little garden staples down there holding it in, or they're not garden staples, they're wreath staples, and it's doing good. I did propagate it in sphagnum moss, which worked out a lot quicker and a lot faster than propagating it in water. Venus flytrap, which is doing good. My unknown philodendron and Monstera addisonii propagations, they're slow. Peperomia, hope that's starting to get new growth on it and roots, just like the Peperomia obtusifolia. Pink Princess philodendron, it's looking so good. It looks happy. Then down here in this lovely bathroom, I have a Tenanthe Silver Star. It's doing okay. My Calathea, I can't remember the scientific name. I was trying to think of that. It's a pinstripe Calathea. This is the last 2 leaves on it. It was a nice full plant when I first got it, and then I had to learn my ways with Calathea and other plants, and so this was my beginner in that world. But it's not dead, so hopefully it'll start putting out new growth here soon since it's springtime now. Here's a peacock plant. I can't remember the scientific name for it, but it's a peacock plant. Then here's my mother Peperomia obtusifolia. It's got new growth growing on it. It's doing nicely. And then my aloe vera plant that I have yet to kill. It's my longest living aloe plant ever, so I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing with it and leave it be. This is a fuzzy lipstick plant, and I can't remember the scientific name for it. Yeah, I did have more starts than that, and I killed them, to be honest. I think I overwatered them, so I potted it in here, and it's doing great. It's got all kinds of new growth on it, and I got to rotate that plant too. This plant I did have in the downstairs bathroom hanging from the ceiling, and it just doesn't look awesome. It used to be more full, more purple, and everything else, so I'm putting it out here on the porch since it's beautiful weather out, and if it gets too cold out at night, I'll just bring it in. I think it'll make a nice porch plant anyway. This is, sorry about that, Purple Pleasure Mecania tornata, and I know that because I have the tag right here, because this one I always forget about. I never hear about this plant anywhere. YouTube, reading about it, nothing. So I made sure to keep this because I'm more likely to forget. And this is the room I'm deep cleaning today. But in here is my second Aglaonema tigress. And it looks really cute here in the bathroom. I love that simple terracotta pot. It just, with that plant, it just looks really simple, sophisticated, and exotic. Anyway, that's it for this video. When I start getting stuff going out in the garden besides my volunteer chamomile that's coming up right now, I will be doing another video on that and an update on my winter sowing that I done about a month ago. I'll do an update on that as well. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. I love you, and so does Jesus. God bless.